Vital Veda show. Immerse in a shared experience with me of exploring exciting realms of holistic health and the rich, expansive field of consciousness of which underlies and encompasses everything. It is here that we explore the essence of what health and vitality truly is. Get ready to discover how to enliven your ultimate potential for health and to live a life in a frictionless flow while achieving more. You deserve to feel vitality. As a matter of fact, it is innate within you. Welcome to the Vital Veda show. I am so happy you are here. I am your host, Dylan Smith, an Ayurvedic practitioner based in Australia. Before the show really kicks off into the episodes, I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce myself. You can get to know me and hear what the intention of this podcast is. I also want to give a brief, short overview about one of the core topics of this podcast, Ayurveda and Vedic wisdom. I want to shout out to my friends who helped me produce the theme song, Ari Levy and Yoav Goldberg from Moosehead Studios in Sydney. Anyway, I got into health and transformation when I went to India and learned yoga and was exposed to Ayurveda. I was studying architecture and realized I didn't want to do that anymore. So I was in India and I saw how powerful and wonderful this Ayurvedic medicine was and decided to pursue that. So now I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner and teacher, and I speak about Ayurveda, and I have a small clinic in Sydney where I consult from and offer a diverse range of body treatments. And I also travel a bit around the world offering these services. I have a passion to take this ancient rich wisdom and make it applicable, make it practical and relevant to today's day of age. Because really right now, Ayurveda is more relevant and more needed than ever before. So a part of the way I do this is by proving the ancient wisdom with modern science, and slowly the modern science is catching up. Of course, it will never fully catch up because it cannot measure some of the subtle powers of the healing of Ayurveda, but definitely we continue to see the massive improving process through the modern science because it's working. You know, people who implement these practices and treatment protocols feel the benefits. It's this holistic process of ridding disease, which can become like a journey, is fulfilling. They experience the essence of health and actually thrive. So what is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is a Sanskrit word which means the science of life. It is a system of holistic medicine that encompasses the entire universe, nature, the body, mind, and spirit. Really, Ayurveda has a say on everything. I mean, it's the science of life. It is part of the Veda. The Veda is the knowledge governing the unity of the laws of nature and human consciousness. Yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, Stapatya Veda, which is Vedic architecture, or Jyotish. Jyotish is Vedic astrology. All these sciences are derived from the Vedas. This ancient science guides us how to live in harmony with nature, and when we live in tune with the cycles of nature, we tap into our own specific human nature. That is where perfect health lies. And by the way, it's absolutely in everyone. You know, when we were born, we were mostly perfectly healthy. Even if you weren't born perfectly healthy, your cells still have that memory, that cellular memory of perfect health. It is in everyone, but we have to enliven it. From that place, you can live with minimal to no suffering and radiate life for all to enjoy. The way we do this, the way we tap into that source of perfect health is through a wide variety of holistic and preventative actions and treatments like diet, herbs, lifestyle, body treatments, so many more things. What I love about Ayurveda is that it has been around for a very, very long time. It is actually as old as nature, but for the past 5,000 odd years it has been consistently practiced. And through all this time, nothing has changed. None of the knowledge, none of the parameters. Unlike a scientific study, a medical degree, a food fad, a health fad, a biohack, whatever it may be, Ayurveda doesn't change like those do. It doesn't need to revise texts or update editions. It is an eternal science. It is so closely correlated with natural law that it becomes applicable, useful, and highly relevant to whatever the need of the time may be, wherever on planet Earth. This podcast will share how to bypass any obscure perpetuating fads of health and rather develop skills and a capability to tune into your own body and mind, awaken our instincts, and flow downstream in our own unique individual path of life rather than struggling to paddle upstream. Let's approach health via that route. Let's engage life in a frictionless flow. You're not going to be talked at in this podcast. I rather intend you to be inspired, to resonate with me and whoever else is on the show, to take the information and conversation and make it relatable to your life. Inevitably, once you have the knowledge, it's going to be enlivened within you. But awaken and expand your capacity to be aware of that in your body. Invite, support, and nourish these beautiful practices, notions, whatever they may be. Don't just take my word. Be empowered to experience this and explore it yourself. Most of these episodes will be me interviewing people. Some will be just me talking. And I'm only interested in interviewing experts in their field who are authentic, pure, and engaged in actions that is going to be highly evolutionary. Plus, you guys deserve the best. So I'm going to give you the best. And I'm so fortunate and grateful to be able to interview these guests and learn all the wonderful knowledge myself. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any juicy knowledge, and I would really appreciate if you could rate and review the show. I really value your feedback and absolutely love reading it. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Much love.